David. Anticipate. I'm gonna go with a yoga hungry. Like yoga hungry. What's your regular? You hate you. Intensity. Intensity. Job, Luke. Job, Luke. Anticipate. Get to the hoop. Anticipate. Anticipate. CO5. Shot date, shot date. Two. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Terry J. Grambling Gym, home of the St. John Newman Knights. Today, the Knights are hosts to the Danville Ironmen, who are led by head coach Gary Grozer and assistant coaches Matt Diltz and Brian James. The Knights are directed by head coach Jamie Spencer and assistant coaches Bill Reed and Chris Reed. Now, please stand as we pay honor to both God and country. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. Strong and faithful God, as we come together for this contest, we ask you to bless these athletes. Keep them safe from any injury and in good health, and instill in them the respect for each other, and have them leave this contest as true competitive friends. Lead us all to the rewards of your kingdom, where you live and reign forever and ever. Amen. St. John Newman, pray for us. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Now join in honoring the United States of America with the playing of the national anthem. And now for today's starting lineup. For the visiting Ironman, starting at guard, a senior, number 1, KJ Riley. Starting at forward, a senior, number 2, Jagger Dressler. Starting at forward, a senior, number 13, Dante Harward. Starting at center, a senior, number 14, Aiden Wichter. And starting at guard, a sophomore, number 4, Zach Gordon. Now for our own Newman Knights, starting at center, a 6'3" senior, number 12, Keon Burkholder. Starting at guard, a 5'8" junior, number 2, Hanif Clay. Starting at guard, a 6' senior, number 24, David Hill. Starting at forward, a 6'1" senior, number 11, Ryan McNamee. Starting at guard, a 6' sophomore, number 1, Davion Hill. Today's officials for this game are Kyle Doherty, David Hall, and Patrick Kimball. And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us live from the Catholic Community Center as we look to get things going on here today. Just fresh off a game from last night, a great victory over St. Joseph Wolves. Of course, I'm Sean Moore, joined up here with my good friend, Doug Bird. How are you doing today, Doug?
Pretty good. It seems like we were just here last night, huh?
Yeah, we were just here last night, and it never gets old. It's always fun to be here and be very fortunate to be able to watch these games here in person. This looks to be a great matchup here today against a very talented, very deep Danville squad.
Yeah, absolutely. You have a game late last night and you're coming back right the next day. I don't know Danville's schedule. I don't know if they played last night, but it's going to be important for Newman to bounce back quick and get off to a good start right away.
Danville only having one loss on the season coming to Loyalsock. That's a similar loss between the two teams. And so I look for this to be a really, just a really high energy, high offense production here. And right out of the gate, 3-point attempt doesn't go for the Ironmen.
Absolutely. This Danville game was not necessarily on the schedule from the start. This was kind of a pickup game. And again, this is Newman trying to pick up good quality games to prepare themselves for any postseason activity. And this is a quality pickup. And Danville's are going to be a quality team to play, and it's going to be a very interesting game. You're going to have a walk right there and a travel, and going to change possession for the Newman Knights.
Yeah, you're absolutely right with that. Looking down the road, playing these type of teams are certainly going to help their run here in the single A division that Newman is in. Being one of the smallest schools in the state of Pennsylvania, playing these bigger schools could do nothing but help your program.
Absolutely. And, when you play these bigger schools, it's going to be tough games. The best thing to do is look at it and say, listen, they're bigger. They have more to pick from and choose from. And we need to stay mentally tough. And right there's a good, tough play by David Hill. Get the first points on the board.
Yeah, so 2 points here we are. 7 minutes now left to go in the first quarter. David Hill coming down with the first 2 points. Fed the ball in by Keon Burkholder. Danville right back now on offense with a 3-point shot here from number 13, and it goes in. Dante Harward with the 3-point shot. Danville now with the early lead, 3-2. Davion Hill sizing out his options, now taking it back and resetting this play here. Takes a 3-point shot, and it goes in. Now 5-3 with Newman back in the lead. 6 minutes and 26 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Aiden Victor back to Harward. Harward takes a shot, and it goes in. Now another 3-point, 6-5. And the points just keep rolling in here. Davion Hill. Talking to Heath Clay. Passes the ball over to his brother and back to Davion. Clay driving in. It just throws it over the head of Keon. Keon can't manage to rope that in. Possession is going to go back to Danville. KJ Riley now with the ball for the Knights. For the Ironmen. Riley feeding the ball into Gordon. Gordon now, quick.
Rocket pass up to the middle in the paint.
Absolutely. Great pass into Dante Harwood for the 2. Now 8-5 in favor of the Ironmen. We knew this was going to be a tough game here for the Knights. Now 3-point attempt here, and it sails far wide. And so Danville's right back on offense again. Number 4, Zach Gordon, spinning around there. And that's number 1, KJ Riley, who tries for the Ironman. Doesn't get to go in. Davion Hill back down the court.
Newman needs a good capitalization here. They have to put some points on the board. Davion for the 3. Apologize. And it's going to sail over. Back to the Ironman.
Surprisingly, a lot of 3-point shots earlier in this game. None of them have really, but one, gone in for the Knights. So, Fell called on the floor. That's going to go against Danville, and that's going to go against, I believe, just make sure we get this right here, going to go against number 14, Aiden Victor. So possession back to the Knights. 4 minutes and 16 seconds left to go in the game. 8-5. Defensively, Danville doing a good job in the paint.
Newman swinging it on the edge. Ryan McNamee with a deep 3, picked up by Hanif Clay.
Nice follow-up there by Clay.
2.
Nice follow-up by Clay. Now 7-8. defensively kind of out of sorts and allows him to set up for a three-point shot.
Ironmen come down and retaliate with a 3-point. So we need a big conversion here by the Knights.
Aiden Victor with those 3 points for the Ironmen. Underneath
Play up
Young
underneath.
Burkholder, who drives to the net for 9-11 with 3 minutes and 23 seconds left to go. Oh, boy. Just not able to box out there and get the rebound. Now 13-9 in favor of Danville. 3 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. And Eve Clay putting on the moves. However, has the ball tipped away and back down the court. Has the ball taken right back by Burkholder, who passes the ball to the hill. Drives to the net for another 2. 11-13. And now we've got a timeout here on the floor. Timeout to St. John Newman. So that was a fast-paced start there, 13-11 here, 2 minutes and 47 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Newman not looking bad.
No, I see both squads are playing pretty well right now. And it's a back and forth. In this back and forth type game, you got to make sure you stay within striking distance. Newman, they're down 2 right now, but they want to keep scoring and possession, keep that drive up. And you want to match each other, right? Keep matching, and try and create any defensive turnover or any defensive key plays that you can get.
Yeah, last night Newman also fell behind early in the game to St. Joseph, and then ended up winning that game by almost 30 points. As we know, this team is a second-half team because of the depth on their bench. However, they're playing another very solid team that has a lot of depth here today. So, in order to keep up with this game, they're going to have to keep up early here and often.
A 3 bounces and it goes up over. Taken up by Hanif Clays. Looks like he's going to take it all himself.
Oh, and the foul.
2.
Oh.
Plus, going to send him to the free throw line here.
That's not going to send him to the free line. That's actually going to be called a charge there.
Wow, okay.
So...
Well, never mind.
I got excited for nothing.
I know, I got excited for nothing too.
Must have been that Subway hoagie.
Yeah. In no way we're endorsing that. Just what he had for lunch.
Now left wide open there, takes the shot, doesn't go in. On the rebound, David Hill picks it up, trying to come back down the hill quickly, and Keon Burkholder just can't rope it in. He's very frustrated with himself.
Yeah,
Got to take the time, make sure you secure the ball.
Yeah, it was a great pass by David. Send it up, all the way up the court, but it just kind of went in and out of his grasp there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good tough play by number 1 on Danville here.
And so on the turnaround now, 15-11 with 1 minute and 55 seconds left to go here in the first quarter.
Newman needs to respond with some points here. Let's see what they can put and draw up and get up on the board.
Hill to Clay. Clay trying to set up something here, passing back to Hill. Hill for the 3-point shot, and it goes in.
Davion Hill with a clutch 3. Bring him in within one again.
Very good there. Very excellent, solid play. 15-14 with 1 minute and 32 seconds left to go in the first quarter. That was a travel, most definitely. Even someone who doesn't know basketball as well as most other people, they would have picked that out. NASA just called. They said that was a travel too. So we've confirmed everything here today. Davion Hill now with the ball, getting ready to cross half court. The count is on. Setting up the offense. Great offensive leader. Now Nazir Dimmick with the ball. Feeding it into David Hill. Trying to feed it back to Javel Week-Schuller, but can't do so. Ball picked away.
Oh, ball poked out by Davion there, and it goes into the grasp of David. He's taking it down the court here. He's going to drive it in himself. Muscle Strew.
Beautiful, absolutely. And now the Knights back with the lead, 16-15 with 54 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Nazir Dimmick laying down the defense. Ball poked away again. No one there, driving to the net for 2, and it goes in. Now 18-15 in favor of the Knights. Defensively picking things up here for the Knights. Great defensive play there by David. 17-18, that last 2 points really uncontested. Wide open, Nazir Dimmick for three. He takes a three-point shot, goes in and right back out. Gravity can't take over, and so the ball pops out, and now a chance for Danville to take the lead here. Driving to the net, arms up. There's foul going to be called on the floor. That's going against Keon Burkholder, number 12. That's going to be his first foul for the game, and Newman's second foul of the game. Number 13, Dante Harwood to the line for the Ironman. Now, there's going to be 3.5 seconds left on the clock after this shot here. So, he's going to shoot one.
That's going to take us to the end of that quarter.
Yeah, what a great quarter.
Tied,
absolutely.
18-18.
Absolutely. Great quarter, great game here thus far. We're all knotted up here, 18 apiece. And certainly coaches should be happy with what he sees. A couple of things there should be addressed, though. Boxing out issue is still an issue for the Knights. Those rebounds, got to maintain those rebounds and get a chance to at least, they had 3.4 seconds left. It was going to be a long shot, but you have no shot if you can't get the ball back.
Yeah, absolutely. So, each team right now is matching each other fairly well, obviously because it's tied, right, going into the end of this quarter here. So we'll see what Newman does. Newman had a few tough plays there where, they had rocket passes up into the middle of the paint. They just went through the hands. So, you make a couple of those changes, then you're up.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we'll see what, again, ball handling, focus on the basics, and, focus on the basics. The harder stuff will come along with it.
We knew this was going to be a fun game to watch. We knew coming in this was going to be a high-energy, high-octane game. So now, Ryan McNamee passing the ball to Clay. Clay feeding underneath to Dimmick, who drives to the net, but has a shot blocked by number 14, Aiden Richter. Beautiful block there. Possession still remains with the Knights. Bill passes it into Clay. Clay fakes out, now takes a three-point shot, and it goes in. 21-18, 70 minutes and 39 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. What a great offensive play.
Oh, and another walk there on Danville. Nice change of possessions.
Absolutely.
So, get a quick little turn of the tides here for Newman. Let's see if they can capitalize on this.
Was the right call. Travel there on the floor. Play to Dimmick. Dimmick back to McNamee. McNamee over to Davion. Davion takes a step back to reset. Trying to set some offense up there in the paint. Looking for something to come open. Just taking their time. Patience here. In no hurry. Now Dimmick trying to feed the ball into Jarrell. Weak shoulder. Just can't get his hands on it. And there's going to be a turnover there. Appreciate the offensive patience, though. I think that's something that they want to work on. They want to work on trying to get into the paint and at least taking that physicality that this team has. And if anything, maybe drawing a foul.
You may be able to get a rebound there.
Davion driving to the net there. It doesn't get it to go in. Very close to the line, but Danville able to maintain possession there. Now bringing it across half court. Number 13, Dante Harwood to the basket. This game's getting close. 21-20, 6 minutes and 20 seconds now left to go in the second quarter. And Eve Clay setting up the pass to Ryan. Hill for the three-point shot, and it goes in. 24-20, 6 minutes left to go in the second quarter.
Davion with two big clutch threes there for Newman to help get this lead to a little bit greater extent.
Yeah, he's certainly having a good game. He looks laser focused here. He is definitely in this game now. Oh, and the foul. After just paying him the compliment, he comes up with the foul, trying to make up for letting this guy slip through behind him.
Tough defensive play, but you got to avoid that foul coming up underneath and behind there. It's going to send him to the line.
Absolutely, for a chance to pull this within 1 point. 24-22, 5 minutes and 44 seconds.
We're going to see some fresh legs here.
Nazir Smith into the game. Ryan McNamee goes out. So still a 2-point game. Quickly back down the court comes the Knights. Clay has the ball stripped away from him. Oh. And right like that, the ball's turned over.
Can't carry the ball like that. You got to dribble it. So it's going to change hands.
Coach Grozer is certainly not happy with that call. I don't know if I can blame him, but once again, it is what it is.
Hill at the top of the key here.
For the three-point attempt again. It does not go in. Now on the rebound.
Smith underneath the net. Tough defense by Danville here.
So they're going to be a turnover there in the court. Number 4 called with the travel as he was laying on the ground. Zach Gordon. That's a tough play. He was trying his hardest. He's called with the travel. In a tough spot there.
Now we're going to have a pass from Nas Dimmick to Nazir Smith up underneath, but he can't get a handle on it.
No, he's having just struggling a little bit here. He struggled in the JV game, of course, too. Seeing some of that spill over into this game. Maintaining possession. I know it's a frustrating thing, but you just got to take a step back, try to remember the fundamentals, what you've been taught. As we said earlier, take care of the small things, the big things will take care of themselves.
Absolutely.
Now it's all knotted up, 24 apiece here with 4 minutes and 44 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. Keon Burkholder with the ball, feeding it long
deep
across.
pass over the deep play that's intercepted.
Yeah.
And he's going to take it down, and he's going to get 2 shots here at the foul line.
It was an ill-advised pass, just didn't have the elevation. This is a very talented, athletic Danville team. You're not going to be able to just loop it over their heads without them picking it out.
Yeah, last night we had a few of those passes, and they worked out, and it was close. But it gets a little bit faster of a Danville team. It's just not going to work out. And that showed there.
Now Danville with the lead, 25-24. Still 1 shot left here to go. Newman now looking up. 24-26 in favor of the Ironmen. With 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to go here in the second half. In the second quarter. Called with the foul on the floor. It looks like that's going to go against number 13, Dante Harward. Sending David Hill to the line for 2. And I'm going to make a correction. Actually, that's number 14 called Aiden Wichter for the Ironmen. That'll be his second foul of the game. There we go. Hill makes that second attempt. Now 25-26. Just a 1-point game. 4 minutes and 19 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. Number 1, KJ Riley tries to take it to the net. And it's going to be called with the foul. Coach Spencer is not happy with the call. And that's going to go against Hill. David Hill, that's going to be his second foul of the game. So now here in the second quarter, he has 2 fouls.
And I have to watch out. We're nearing the end of this first half here, but we have 16 fouls to their 2. So we've been in a little bit of foul trouble here in the beginning.
Last night, there was a lot that wasn't getting called there, so I think tonight, different set of referees, they're still in last night's mode, a big extra physical.
Davion getting cut up underneath and in the paint, was looking for some help, but nobody came to the rescue. And it's going to result in a turnover, an easy 2 for the Danville Ironmen to take a 5-point lead here.
Yeah, now I believe now their largest lead of the evening, or the afternoon, excuse me, 30-25. The Knights trying to get something going. Clay driving to the net is fouled. So we got this foul against number 34 for the Ironman. I don't have a name on that young man, but that is his first foul of the game. Clay making his first foul shot, 26-30. Now cutting the lead of Danville just to 4. Oh, beautiful job by Clay. Now driving to the net for 2, and it goes in. 28-30, now just a 2-point game. Unable to get the rebound. Still a problem for the Knights. 32-28, 3 minutes left to go here. David Hill working hard, spinning around, takes it to the basket for 2. 30-32.
He was there by David to take it all the way out, bring it into the paint, get a 2.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough foul there. That's going to go against Davion, I believe. Davion going to be called with his first foul of the game. That's a lie. It's going to be his second foul of the game. Some of our viewers at home are asking if we're keeping track of Davion's points. He's getting close to 1,000 points on the season. And of course, there would have been another chance to get a little closer, but takes that long shot, doesn't go in. 34-30, 2 minutes and 27 seconds left to go here in the half. Defensively laying the pressure down here for the Knights. That was a good defensive play. Not able to come with the ball, but certainly they don't want to let Danville get too big of a lead here.
As they get 2.
6 points now. That's their biggest lead of the game, 36-30. 2 minutes left to go. Looking to cut into this lead, go the Knights. David Hill trying to fake out number 4, Zach Gordon. Can't get him to bite.
Danville just spread out, playing a tough zone defense here up underneath. They don't want to let Newman get into the paint, and they're going to block up underneath. It's going to send Davion to the line.
A big gasp over there from the Danville sideline. Don't like the foul, but it's the right call. That's the one thing about the Hill brothers. They're going to work really hard there in the paint to try to draw the foul.
Yeah, absolutely. They're going to muscle through it. They want to drive to the rim and get the 2 points.
Now for an opportunity to cut this back down to 5. Foul shots becoming an issue again. Tough break there. No points on the foul.
For 2 shots on free throws for Davion Hill. And the Danville Ironmen just take it right down and get an easy 2.
Now increasing their highest lead. 8 points go the Ironmen. And that was just a really rough-looking play there. But picked away by Davion, who makes the 2, back down to a 6-point game. 1 minute and 20 seconds left to go now before half. Wow, that's gonna hurt.
A 3-point attempt there. And
9 points
successful.
now, 41-32 in favor of the Ironmen.
Davion
Answers
comes
back,
back
but
to
it
try and
doesn't go
answer.
in.
Unsuccessful, and Ironmen are on the charge for the last 50 seconds here. No need to rush for the Danville Ironmen here. They can take the last shot if they do so choose. Up underneath, it's going to be off. They're going to rule it in favor of the Ironmen.
Yeah, so in favor there, the Ironman rolls off the leg. Probably saying it went off of David's foot.
And we're going to have a timeout here.
So falling into a sizable hole now, down 9 points, 37 seconds left to go. Danville's going to have possession here. Going to need a tough defensive stand here to be able to keep this game from getting out of hand. Now, the one thing they'll have to rely on when they go back into halftime is the reminder that this team has been a second-half team all year.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they do make good adjustments as the game goes on. And, it's not a deficit that can't be overcome.
No, not at all, not at all. Just talking about 9 points in the game of basketball, that can turn around pretty quickly.
Great inbound play there. And
yes, very good.
Drawing up pretty good. And get the
hey, Danville came to play, no doubt about it. They playing very solid there in the paint, making their shots. They're doing everything they need to do.
Great rebounding effort by Gerval, but isn't able to capitalize. And he's able to get on the other end of the board. Sends it up to Davion. But, good strong efforts on both sides of the court.
Man. That puts David with his third foul of the game. That's a tough
foul.
foul.
That is a tough foul. Both guys going for the ball, and you definitely don't want one of the leaders of your team in foul trouble before halftime.
Absolutely. 4 seconds left to go in this game. It's before half, and with having three fouls already.
With the team fouls, it's going to send them into the line for possible 2 points here. He's able to capitalize on the big mistake.
Now down 13 points, one of the biggest deficits. One of the biggest deficits for the Knights this year. So we'll see what they can do, what adjustments can be made at half. Certainly they can crawl back out of this, but it's going to be a monumental task against this very tough Ironman squad.
Absolutely.
Well, folks, we'll join you back here in short time. We're going to take a time out here for halftime and go get your drinks and your popcorn. And, of course, we'll see you here in just about 6 minutes, 10 minutes. the Ironmen. And big hole that the Knights are in. The question is, can they climb their way out of it? So hopefully this is what this team's been about all years, being a second half team. And we'll look to see if those adjustments were made at halftime.
Yeah, absolutely. Start up the second half here. Newman Knights have a little bit of deficit to crawl out of. And the Ironmen coming out starting strong.
47-32. Huge hole the Knights find themselves in here. They're going to come out of it. It's going to have to start sooner than later. Davion feeding the ball into his brother David, has the ball blocked. No call on the floor.
Good tough defense up underneath for the Knights.
Yeah, for the three-point shot, doesn't go in. Very quickly back down the field, feeding it into McNamee, who feeds it back to Clay, who puts it up and doesn't get it to fall in. Offensively, a big drought here for the Knights. 47-32, 6 minutes and 54 seconds left to go in the third quarter. So the ball is blocked, but with possession maintaining back here to the Danville Ironmen. Number 4, Zach Gordon, throwing the ball in for the Ironmen. KJ Riley passing the ball back to
Three-point shot.
Dante Harward.
Just up.
Clay with the ball, taking his time, getting something set up here. They're going to need some points right now. 32-47. Oh, and that was much needed. Much needed. 35-37. It's a 12-point game. 6 minutes and 5 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Oh.
And the Ironmen are going to respond with their own three.
So now up to 50-35. It's a 15-point game. Clay trying to get something going. Passes the ball back to Burkholder, who tries the long three, and it doesn't go in. Another three-point shot, and it falls in. 53-35.
And you're going to see a much-needed timeout by the Newman Knight squad.
It's a really tough situation here for the Knights. 53-35. They wanted a test. They're getting more than a test. And certainly, Coach Spencer not happy with what he saw. He calls the timeout, trying to get those adjustments that he talked about at halftime to work.
He's got to light a fire up under these guys and try and get them going here. Heck, the one rebound that was down here, everyone was so spread out, we didn't even have anybody up underneath the net to get the rebound.
Right.
Just urgency here. We need a sense of urgency.
Newman looks completely flat right now at this point. I mean, even just emotionally, they don't look like they're in it. And that could be induced that they just, not even 12 hours ago, were out on this court playing another team. So it's certainly a Herculean effort, but that's what I'm talking about there. No hustle back down the field, completely unopposed. Now 5 minutes and 6 seconds left to go. In the third quarter, 55-35. It's a 20-point lead for the Ironmen.
David Hill with a big three-point there, much needed.
Cutting the lead down to 17. And that's a hard fall there on the floor. Number 13 goes down hard, Dante Harward. And there's going to be a foul on the floor, but We'll see if he's all right. Hopefully just got the wind knocked out of him. The trainer's coming over here to take a look.
Yeah, he came down flat on his back there. So I think maybe just the wind got knocked out of him. Well, obviously not plaguing or anything.
Dante Harwood for the Ironman. Tough guy. I'll tell you what, I would not be getting up from that. I felt that fall the whole way up here, so.
And you can see the trainer checking up on him, making sure he waved away, he didn't hit his head or anything. So I think most of that fall came on his back there.
Yes. So happy to see him back up. Certainly don't want anyone getting hurt, especially at this juncture in the season. These teams will be heading off to their respective classifications for their playoff runs, and certainly don't want anyone getting hurt at this point. Sends number 34 to the line for the Ironman.
You're on one arm, you've got this one back here, you think all I got to do is just...
And the Ironmen just don't miss. Their shots go in. So the ball poked away there, not poked away, just not well controlled. And wonderful looking play there, feeding it to the net for the Ironman. On the rebound, number 24 gets the ball back. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession is going to go to St. John Newman. (56-38). Clock now running, 4 minutes and 22 seconds. Oh, another much needed three now, 41-56. 4 minutes left to go in the third quarter. The calls for defense implored from the bench, trying to get this team to put up a defensive stand. They can't give up points. And did an excellent job there.
Successful. David Hill sprinting down the court. Dishes off to Hanif for a wide open three.
Oh,
he's able to capitalize. Massive three right there for the Newman Knights.
Now just a 12-point lead, 56-44. Continuing to try to climb their way out of this. They're going to have to put up the defensive pressure. Getting a little more anxious here in the gym.
Another defensive stand by the Newman Knights. Able to get a turnover. And you're going to see I think that's you had an Ironman trying to reach in there for that ball. It's going to
It's going to be a reach-in foul there. Going against number 34. That's his third foul of the game.
You're going to have Ryan McNamee passing in for the Newman Knights into David Hill. And another crucial capitalization is needed for the Newman Knights here. Beautiful Euro step by Hanif play there.
Now a 10-point game. This is interesting. So
he's
3
able to
minutes.
Step it right up in there for two.
Exactly. 3 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in the game.
And you're going to have
Danville's coach calling a timeout. And the energy in this facility here is starting to change. Catholic Community Center is starting to come alive. We mentioned that this team is a second-half team. One of our concerns was the depth was pretty solid on Danville's side. We're starting to see those runs that St. John Newman goes on in the second half. And the question is, are they going to be able to climb their way back out of this hole? So far, they've cut that big deficit in half. At one point, they were down 20.
Yeah, they were down 20. They cut the deficit in half in just a few short minutes here. And we'll see if they can continue that. That's going to be crucial. Continuing this, getting defensive stands, playing good, tight, tough defense, getting turnovers, getting steals, getting rebounds, and getting down, setting up, and scoring points.
So 3 minutes and 9 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Newman on a bit of a run here offensively. The crowd is starting to get into this game. The temperature of the game is starting to change, and certainly now the team is off their bench for Newman, imploring the defense to do their thing. Shot by Danville. It goes up, doesn't go in. The rebound's back to Newman for a chance to feed into that lead. Here comes Hanif Clay, who feeds it back to McNamee. McNamee to Hill.
Try to slow things down here and regain control of the ball.
Oh, for a
David
three-point
deep
shot.
three.
Doesn't go in.
Doesn't go in.
Probably ill-advised at that point to throw that three.
And
Kick ball there by
Keon Burkholder.
Keon Burkholder, thank you.
It's going to go to Danville up underneath the net here. Well, that's no harm, no foul.
No, maybe a smart play there in the fact that
I don't think he knew who all was behind him to help defensively. So.
Number 13 was coming open behind, and he just didn't want that play to set up. Now a chance here. Coming around side. He's coming around the rail. He makes that shot. Letting him in too easy there. 58-46. Back up to a 12-point lead. Danville made an adjustment there. And that's the correct call. He definitely took too many steps there.
Yeah, you don't have the NBA role with the gather right there, so.
I certainly, I was wondering if the call was going to be made, but I was hoping it wasn't going to be made, but.
Yeah, in the NBA, with the gather rule, you can run it in from half court practically, depending on how you dribble it.
Yeah.
But here, it's a little bit more tighter of a PIAA.
I hear a lot of people wonder if there's traveling in the NBA anymore. I don't know if there is.
Come on, Newman.
So Newman getting possession here. Let's see if they can capitalize and cut down his lead, get back down to at least 10-point deficit.
Dimmick back to Hill. Hill to Clay. Clay feeds it back into Davion. Burkholder now trying to work the basket there. Throws it up. Doesn't get it to go in.
Danville is not making it easy for this Newman Knight team.
No,
they're playing a very tough, stingy zone defense, and they're not letting them get into the middle.
And you know what? I'll be honest with you. This is something Newman's got to be thankful for in a way. They need to play tough defenses, but they also need how to figure out how to overcome them. So,
ball rolling around.
Okay, so there's going to be a foul called here on the floor. It's going to go against number 13. So, number 13, that's going to be Dante Harward. That's going to be his first foul of the game. I don't think it was an intentional foul. I just think they were all scrambling from the ball. And
yep,
that's
exactly.
What happened.
Scramble, mad dash for the ball.
Dimmick.
Newman again passing around the perimeter, trying to see what they can open up in the middle here. But Danville with a very stingy defense. They're not letting them get into the paint. And we see a three-point shot. Misses and picked up by Danville.
So they got a couple of three-pointers there. Now the last couple of plays, they tried three-pointers, didn't go in, and that's the danger there. You keep trying to make those attempts, they don't go in. You're going to find yourself getting back down in a pretty big deficit. Now they're back down 14 points, 16 points, and if they make this, 17 points.
You're seeing a stark contrast between a Danville zone defense and the continuation of a Knight man defense on the opposite ends of the court here.
Luckily for the Knights, that ball doesn't drop in. It's a 16-point game. That was much needed. Now 48-62. 14-point game. They got to go back here on defense. Oh, that's a beautiful play. Looking to add to the lead here, and it goes in. Great job by Clay. Good heads-up play. Now a 12-point game, 24 seconds left in. Try to get this defense laid down. Clay facing up against number 2, Jagger, and he picks the ball away again, driving to the net, and not fouled going up.
I honestly don't really know how you don't get a foul on that call. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So, double dribble there. Okay, so Newman can reset here. Chance to put this within 10 points, 7.8 seconds here in the third quarter. The ball went out here at half court, so.
Yeah, the fans aren't technically too happy with the past few calls. That was a pretty.
Well, if the fans don't like it, we always say as referees, they can go take the test and become a referee themselves. It's always that option. It's a free country. Hanif for the three-point shot. It doesn't go in. Now just 1 point. Going to be a foul called, 0.4 seconds. Let's see who that's going to go against here. We go against number 33.
Val Schuler.
And that's only his first, so.
No bad turn of events for the Newman Knights here. Intercepted by Davion. Takes a shot up. That's going to be end of the third.
Wow. Well, it's a 12-point game. This is less of a deficit than they found themselves at halftime. The question is, do they have the stamina here? Can they take it to the Ironman? Figure out how to make up that deficit and still either get this tied or get this, get the lead here in the next 8 minutes. It's a tall, monumental task, but it is a great, great opportunity for the Knights to learn here and see what they're made of. As we begin this fourth quarter, Dressler passes the ball in to KJ Riley. Driving to the net, making it look easy goes number 2, Geller. To 2 points for Danville.
Underneath the Draval.
Answering right back. Yep, absolutely. 64-52. Newman's got to get this ball back. They've got to add and cut into that deficit. They can't be matching points for points at this point. Boxing out rebounding is going to be very important here. Taking the 3-point shot, doesn't drop in.
Bouncing around. Massive rebound by Jerval Schuler up there.
Oh,
and that pass right to the hands underneath play. You could tell he's frustrated with himself on that one. He wants that back.
So they gotta be able to just settle down and take their time, and so hopefully.
Well, the way the Danville Ironmen are playing defense, you really want to get your way down to the court. You do not want them to get established. So right now it might be in favor of Newman to play this speedy game, but it's not going their way. They can't get a handle on the ball.
Just offensively out of sorts here. Now leading it wide open, driving the net for 2. Goes Danville, KJ's Riley. Now 66-52, 6 minutes and 33 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. All right. So the foul's called there on the floor. It's not going to be a shooting foul.
Going to go against number 13, I believe.
Yeah, 13, Dante Harwood for the Ironman. That's going to be his second foul of the game. 14-point lead here. David Hill driving to the net, shooting to 2. Doesn't go in. Beautiful pick away, just trying to do a little too much there right there. And beautiful drive to the net there by Dimmick. Yeah, Dimmick getting those 2 points. Now back to a 12-point game for the Knights. Need to try to crock the... Oh, good poke away there.
Poked away by Davion.
Oh.
And picked up by David and tries to lead him on the pass, but just leads him a little bit too much. And it's going to come out of the back of the court. Just a continuation of the same... problems we've been seeing in this whole game.
Yeah, it's just a tough break there. They had it. They realized they had it.
Great play, and it's just unable to capitalize.
Got a little too excited there. So. 68-54, 5 minutes and 15 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and Brookholder unable to get that to sink in. Back to the Ironman possession, and Danville is going to take a timeout.
Some tough breaks here for the Newman Knights. Coach Spencer's going to get them in there and try to just settle things down. Frustrating game to watch if you're a Knights fan here.
You can tell this Newman Knight team is frustrated with themselves. They know that they could do better.
Certainly could.
Got to get a turn of luck here.
So it's a 14-point deficit. Now just a little over 5 minutes left to go in this quarter. At this point, they're going to have a darn near perfect 5 minutes to be able to crawl out of this and have any shot at winning this game. And of course, easy shots like that, letting them just dribble in there to the paint and for easy twos is not going to get the job done.
Dimmick for the three. Sinks a beautiful three-point shot.
Now cutting the lead into 13 points. Knights working to try to get out of this.
And you're going to have...
We called with the backcourt violation there, I believe. So,
Definitely a
13-point
good break
game.
for the Newman Knights here. Possibility to capitalize and creep back here and into this game.
4 minutes and 23 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. Knief Clay looking to get something going here for the Knights.
Danville playing, again, a great defense. Happy to let the Newman Knights take the outer perimeter. They are not letting them get in there into the paint. Davion with a three.
Oh, just think it's a
Come up
ball.
without those three. Danville possession.
Danville offensively still doing what they need to do. Defensively, the Knights are trying to figure out something, or of course they're running out of time. 3 minutes and 38 seconds left to go. And that's a dagger right there, 73-57 with the three-point shot. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go.
Davion cut up in the corner, able to escape. Ball ends up rolling around and gets out of bounds, but luckily for the Knights, it's going to remain in their possession. Tough defense by Danville again, not allowing anything underneath the net.
No, sloppy both ways there. So, three minutes and 5 seconds, 73-57.
Come on, David. Set us up. Good passes.
Hanif for the three-point attempt.
Nobody's rebounding.
Danville is successful on their three.
Yeah, and almost back up to a 20-point lead here. This is not the direction the Knights wanted to go. So it'll be interesting to see if they could just keep their heads about them here in the last 2 minutes and 43 seconds.
Yeah, I'd say the Knights are still playing hard. They're trying to score. It's just this Danville team is just playing better basketball right now.
Absolutely.
It's just, there's
Absolutely.
no doubt about that. They're playing better defense. Danville is probably playing the best defense that this Newman squad has seen all year long. They're not even letting them get into the paint. That's where their strong suit. You have guys on the team who could just drive and muscle their way into the paint, and they're not allowing that right now.
I fully expect to see Danville make a long run here in the triple R. I think they're in either triple or quad A in their classification in the playoffs. It's a solid team. I'm deeply impressed. A lot of great athletes at Danville. I've had the pleasure of being able to referee a couple of their football games this season, and it's a very talented school athletically. Davion Hill coming across center court, realizing that they're running out of time now. They got to get something here. They might have to result now. Ray back to the three-point shot. And David with the three-point shot. He tries it, just doesn't go in. Now quickly back down the court, goes number 2, Jagger Dressler. This kid's a great athlete here, Jagger Dressler. Very competitive.
Another 3 unsuccessful. I would not want to see the percentage of the three-point shots of this game.
No. It's kind of rough. A tale of really 2 teams between last night and tonight.
I see her gimmick on a three-point shot. Again, off the rim and back out, and rebounded by Danville. And he continues with his tough defense.
Very tough goes Clay.
Caught up in a corner, trying to get a little bit of help, but nobody's really even around him.
And actually smacked in the face. That was right in front of us. So I guess we're laying off the fouls this late in the game. So 1 minute and 11 seconds left to go in this quarter. That foul's going to go against number 3.
And we're going to see a big change here in these 2 squads.
Yep, so the varsity team is done. Coach Spencer has seen enough. And I think this is the right move at this point. Get these guys off the court. It's no major impact to the playoff run here for Newman, so let's keep in mind a couple of things. It was frustrating for a lot of people here tonight, especially for the players. But looking down the road, maybe this game's going to play dividends for other reasons.
Yeah, it opens your eyes of what you need to do correctly. That's why you pick a team like Danville to come in and bring in. They weren't on the schedule to begin the year. Right? You pick them up because you're a good team, you're athletic. Newman's a great team. They're still going to make a good run. You pick up these bigger schools to help you establish, areas of improvement. It's the whole point of it.
Exactly.
So the biggest thing with this is making sure the kids keep their heads up, right? Be positive, work hard, and, it's kind of, a little bit of constructive criticism, and work on that. There's nothing
Absolutely.
wrong with it.
Always room to improve, no matter how good you are. And certainly, a game like today shows you a lot of things about your team. So hopefully they'll be able to go here to the locker room and then have the next couple of days to reflect. Because, hey, they got a couple of days, and they're going to be right back out here most likely on Tuesday night, waiting to get the word officially. But probably back here again on Tuesday night for the beginning of the district playoffs. So.
Absolutely. So a bright road ahead for this Newman Knight squad. And, see how they can make it in the playoffs. Val is going to finish up this game with a 3-point shot. It's been successful. And,
absolutely. Well, listen, tough game. Let's put our thoughts and minds hopefully into getting this turned around here Tuesday night. Most likely the night we'll be back in here. Could be as late as Thursday, though. We're waiting to get the official word. Of course, when we know, we'll certainly release that word on social media on how to be able to come into that game if that's even possible. Anyways, thanks so much for all you for joining us this afternoon. We hopefully will be able to broadcast for playoffs. We don't have the word on that yet either, but please keep looking at us on Instagram and Facebook and our other social media outlets here at St. John Newman. We'll be giving you updates as we get information available to us for the playoffs. That's it for today. Thank you for joining in. God bless each and every one of you, and have a great weekend.